Good morning, everybody. It's Karma. And I just finished our reading for the day. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I transitioned these readings away from video just because, honestly, I was struggling to find a nice quiet place to do them from. And I did this reading and kind of felt like I really was compelled to do a video to clarify. So I'd like to show you the cards and go through these with you. I think it's a very important message today, important enough that I think a video is more than warranted. So if we look here at the deck, the I am love. This is our affirmation for the day. So it tells us that as we go through our day and navigate those things that trigger us, that we are influenced by, we need to do so from the eyes of love, of embodiment of love. So as we connect with people today, bringing our eyes of love to what we are encountering and seeing it through that space, as well as reacting from that space. Now, that doesn't mean that you don't need to have boundaries, but it does mean that looking at people with this unconditional love and acceptance, and then looking at the behavior and setting boundaries accordingly is going to be necessary. So, our commitment today is being tested. Our commitment to loving others and embodying love. It's going to be a difficult day of staying out of ego today. We have the new moon of Capricorn being our major influencer today, which is telling us our hard work is paying off. This new moon in Capricorn is talking also about financial matters, about taking a good hard look at our finances, taking a good hard look at our profession. If our profession is not fulfilling us, we need to renegotiate that, or we need to find a new one. This is really calling us to that commitment of our path and our plan. So if our career path is not lining up with our path and our plan, if your heart literally withers away and goes, ew, I do not want to go to work today. Ew, if I have to do this again, I'm going to throw up. This is a day that the cards and the stars are aligned for you to make those changes. So pay attention to those things. And then these two cards both jumped out at me as I was shuffling the deck, looking for this particular card placement. And it talks both about the bigger picture, the full moon in Sagittarius, as well as the new moon in Taurus. So prosperities lie ahead. Honoring that we need to look at these real world material things in our job, in our homes. This is a really great time to take a look at what are those things that we are really thankful for in our world. What are the things that we are thankful for in our home? What are the things we are thankful for in our job or our career or how we make money? This reading is really, really honing in on those financial, tangible, physical, earthly plane matters today. So these encompass everything from your career, how you make money, how your home is structured, your home budget, and again, we're looking at things through the eyes of love. So really honing in on those things that we really are appreciative of. And so again, with Taurus, Capricorn is an earth sign. Taurus is also, we're finding these earthly matters. Capricorn loves stability. Taurus absolutely requires us to really take a look at that we surround ourselves with. The stability of our home, the stability of our family. So taking a look at the prosperity that lies ahead with the new moon in Taurus, again, this is long-term planning. This is long-term planning. And then Sagittarius is reminding us to shoot for the stars, finding those things that we love, that we completely value and hold in gratitude in our hearts about our material world right now, and setting a long-term strategy. And Capricorn and Taurus are both going to call you to look at the minutia. You're going to get drawn into the details. So if you're looking at, say, the budget for your home, you're going to start finding yourself fixated on these line items. And I think the reason this second card jumped out is because we need to look at things from a bigger picture. Again, those things that we hold gratitude for and how we can grow that. So what this can look like is, a relationship that you have with someone that is in the process of growing, that is coming toward more, maybe a domestic partnership. Looking at the bigger picture, is this the person that I want to be with in 5 years? Is this the person I want to be with in 20 years? Take a look at that big picture. If the answer is no, don't move ahead. If the answer is yes, then start making some hard decisions, hardcore decisions. Start talking about your budget, but don't let the line items be hiccups or stand in your way. Instead of getting stuck into the line items today, instead of getting stuck in the, well, okay, I do hate my job. It is sucking out my soul. However, these are the other things that I love in my world. Maybe it's woodworking, maybe it's metal crafting. Whatever it is, start growing those in a meaningful way, looking at the bigger picture as to how those can start meeting your bottom line needs. So today's reading is really, I thought, very important because, again, our commitment to our path and purpose is being tested by these earthly matters. And the wisdom of it is taking a good hard look through the eyes of love. Now, what does that mean, you say? Like, what the heck? Why is that a distinction? So through the eyes of love, again, maybe you're looking at a domestic partnership relationship. You're looking at that through the eyes of love. You're looking at that from this place of unconditional love and acceptance. However, when you love someone, you also must love yourself first. So boundaries are necessary. So what this looks like is, in the big picture, this reading, say for that domestic partnership possibility, your commitment to that is being tested. So do I really want to be a domestic partner with this person? How is that investment going to pay off in a meaningful, tangible way? Now, again, not to detract from the love piece, but we do have to look at the boundaries. Is this relationship going to take away, or is it going to enhance? And then look at, yes, if this grows the way prosperity will grow under New Moon of Taurus, looking at those things that you can work together on in a conscious commitment fashion that will ensure prosperity for both of you. After all, relationship, love, is there to multiply in magnitude all of those blessings in our lives, not detract or become a burden. And again, full moon in Sagittarius is reminding us to look at the bigger picture. So see that partnership in the eyes of 5 years, 10 years, 20 years down the road. This can apply also to business partnerships, commitment to business partnerships or business ventures. How is that going to impact your bottom line? What are you thankful for with it? And what areas can you grow in areas of gratitude and thankfulness that already exist in that? So remember not to get stuck in the details of today. Remember to look and act through the eyes and lens of love. Again, not rose-colored glasses, but true love that will hold your feet to the fire when necessary. And turn this camera around, recognizing that we must first love ourselves. We must first have our own boundaries with ourselves. And so this is a very favorable read, but it is going to be a very challenging day. Hold your boundaries tight, love one another unconditionally, and take a good hard look at that big picture and don't get lost in the details. See you soon.